Hey everybody, welcome back to Vulgar Display of Sports. We're going to start the new season off with tonight. I'm Moose,
I'm TA.
and we're here to talk about the best game on earth, football, followed by closely by.
A little close to baseball.
Okay, yeah.
People are into hockey right now too, but
I like
football
hockey.
is
I'm a
still
hockey guy too, so
football is still by far the best, and we had one hell of an off season.
crazy.
It was like we were saying, it's probably the craziest we can remember by far.
Craziest off season price that we can remember, and we say it because it could be, fresh in our heads, but there's a lot of big names getting moved around.
Yeah, it was a crazy year. So
and crazy too because it's like the first year, like you'll see all these record breaking cap, cap. What's because of all the way the contracts are structured,
I also can't believe the amount of money people still are taking. Like somebody like Kirk Cousins still taking that amount of money. It's just insane.
That dude should be slapped.
I don't understand. Man, the money people are getting are
So you're gonna give Kirk. So okay, speaking of that, this is a funny thing, right? Kirk Cousins got like 274. I think maybe now it's like 400 mil total. I think it was like 270 before this contract.
Yeah.
Now it's almost 400 million of
He had the
guaranteed money.
one contract was 90 was guaranteed. There was only like 2 years or something. Which was
Crazy. And he's got one playoff win.
I know.
One playoff win.
And I love Jared Goff. I'm a huge Goff guy, but I think he just got like 54 or something.
212 extension, right?
Yeah.
54 a year for.
I think it was 54 a year. That's, everybody.
Take a
Every
drink to that
single
one, bro.
time they're just ruining. The market just changes every other second with a different player and a different amount of money. Like Brandon Ayuk, I don't know what the Niners are going to be able to give him.
I don't know.
I don't
I've
know
been
what
waiting to
he's gonna
see what the
get.
fuck they're gonna do with that because I just don't.
He's got to be between 25 and 30 million, I'm assuming.
He's
Has to be.
He's. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, this might sound fucked up, but all them rumors had me like.
In Buffalo? That's where I thought he was going to land. I didn't know if
Oh God!
you guys are giving enough
I was like,
up or-
oh my God, what are they doing? Please, if you're gonna make a move like that, get him. Get some worth it.
Ayuk would be worth it.
I love the kid, man.
He runs phenomenal routes.
Yeah.
Phenomenal routes.
He's like top 3 in the league route runner.
I think so, for sure.
Yeah, we
with
said
his
that
routes.
last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's jump into the offseason. We'll start with a couple teams. We'll go over a few teams. Right now, we'll go over the Texans. As I was saying, I think Joe Mixon is in a humongous grab for them. I think, obviously, Stephon Diggs is going to be big with Nico Collins, Tank Dell, if he can come back from getting shot.
Yeah, we sent Tank Dell out prayers.
Well, we'll see how he does. But, I mean, that Texans team is insane with a phenomenal good coach and a seriously good young quarterback.
Yeah, C.J. Stroud.
Huge on Stroud.
He really he broke the curse on the Ohio State quarterbacks. That's for sure.
Especially how he played last year,
Yeah.
and he looked like he wasn't phased at all. So now you add two veterans between Joe Mixon and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about the Stephon Diggs being out of Buffalo?
I said it last year. I wanted him out.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I'm not, and I went. Well, we just deleted the video.
Yeah, we were.
You could see it on. You could see it on YouTube. I didn't want. I wanted him gone anyways. I'd rather take a new kid that's willing to learn than a dude that just thinks he knows everything and he's so demanding of the touches and even in certain situations you can see that Josh Allen being the team player that he is, trying to make everyone happy and gel and not wanting the drama, just wants to win. He's forcing the ball to this fucking dude, and you could see it in the playoff game especially. And then not to mention though, like the guy talks all this shit, but you fucking straight up lost the game to Kansas City.
Catch the ball.
Literally lost the game with that drop.
Catch the fucking ball.
Fucking 70-yard bomb in your palm, like
in your
that,
hand.
dude. Like literally, it did not hit it hit your hands.
Yes.
There's no excuse for that.
I hate Twitter fingers, and he is so big on Twitter. And
The second he's off the field, he's a cunt, dude. Him and his brother, dude. I'll slap his fucking brother, fucking cunt. He's a bitch. I can't stand that dude. It's so funny that he went to Houston because like he had to go to somewhere close to his bitch ass brother, dude. What a fucking clown. honestly, dude, it's for the better, and I can't wait. I think it's week 5 we play them clowns.
Yeah, I was shocked it wasn't a prime timer. It's
Yeah,
a 1 o'clock
I think the Bills got snubbed on some prime times. I think because people are thinking they're gonna have a down year.
You got 5.
We got 5. It's
got 5.
We're set, but
Yep.
still, I think we got. I think there's a couple of games that should have been prime time that we have, like you
Yes.
said. You know, there's.
I thought the Houston would have been prime time.
Playing you guys prime time in week 13.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one.
Yeah,
That's going to be a real big one. That's going to be a.
we're probably going to that one.
Well, I'm definitely going.
Yeah.
We gotta go. We have to go to that
Yeah.
one. We'll bring the cameras.
Yeah, live feed.
Um,
Yeah, but either way, like I feel like Buffalo. Yeah, sure, they got. It just seemed to me that you could feel it in the air that everyone's like down on Buffalo now because, you know, they just made a move for fucking Marquez Valdez Scanlon, whatever whatever the fuck his name.
you got to
is.
do something, but yeah, he's bad.
But it's like, why did you do that? Like, I get it. He could take it off he could take it over the top. But who the fuck? He might not even make the team.
I agree. But
Like,
Curtis Samuel's going to be good.
He's gonna be a good role player. I don't see Curtis Samuel making a
Kincaid
Pro
will be
Bowl or
good.
nothing like
No.
that. You know, maybe he does.
Good.
I think Kincaid's got some Pro Bowls in his career ahead of him.
I think Kincaid will be a Pro Bowler.
At least a couple times. I'm not sure how great he'll be. I think he came about a lot better last year, and you know he fit the offensive scheme real well. And we didn't really have a lot of time with Knox on
True.
the field. He broke a wrist or whatever and shit like that. I'm not a big fan on Knox as far as offensive production, but having him in the game, having 2 tight end sets, you know, he's a great blocker and it'll help. I like the running back that they picked up. What's his name? Ray Davis. You know, Davis looks like I like him a lot. Actually, I actually went and started watching some of his games now that we've drafted him. That's what I do, and I really like the way he runs. He runs like angry, and I think he's a good complementary back to Cook. I think he'll be number 2 this year.
James Cook's got to stop putting the ball on the ground.
James Cook and we got to see this fucking. You know, we heard about how he's a 100 ball catcher out of the backfield when he coming out of Georgia.
Yep.
Let's see that. You know, he dropped that one pass in Philly that was a fucking game.
You
That's
got
a
it.
victory.
You
We win that game.
Yeah.
You do that fucking nails in that coffin. That
I
game's over.
don't disagree. I don't disagree.
You know,
he
he
needs to
dropped
stop
another one,
fumbling
too.
and he needs to stop dropping.
Yeah, he did fumble too at the end of the year a lot more
He's
than.
got to stop.
Yeah,
Just far too much.
yeah. I think this year, Matt Collins, he's another role player. Guys, special teams that work, especially with the kickoff rule. We're going to be talking about that.
Yep.
Matt Collins is a pretty good. He's a versatile player. That's what you can see. Bean is what he's doing. He's trying to get role players.
Yep.
He's trying to get guys that are just going to fill the void. And then they went out and I was in a football meeting the night of the draft, or like the night before the draft, and we were talking. I was like, my prediction was the Bills would move out of the first round. My reasoning for that was because I felt that, just like probably all these other GMs felt, if you weren't able to get one of those top 3, really there's only top 2. I don't think there's only top. I don't think.
If you would have got to like 14 or something, you had a chance maybe, but
I don't know. I think that your bang for buck is huge in the second, third round receivers. I felt like giving the Chiefs Xavier Worthy was an awesome fucking smoke show because name me a 4-2 guy that's done a fucking thing in the NFL. I'll wait, you know.
I know.
160 pounds, you better put your weight up, boy. Coming to Buffalo like that, you're getting your neck broken, dude. I love that tiny receiver thing. Like that dude, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yep.
I don't see him doing a fucking thing.
I think they just think of him as another Tyreek, but he's way
not.
too small.
And
He's
if they can develop him, good for them, you know. And that's obviously the Super Bowl champions, not taking nothing away from them, but
fucking cocksucker.
But everyone's like, oh, Buffalo gave him 4-2. Who gives a fuck,
cares?
dude? We got a better receiver.
Jerry
Way
Rice
better
running
receiver.
4.54, 640. Come on,
Exactly,
man.
dude. Keon Coleman, dude, and they
That's-
said it the way they described it on the draft on the television was perfect. Plays like a power forward, and if you watch him, he goes up, he grabs the fucking ball aggressively. He's violent with his hands. He's a physical dude, big. He runs great routes. He likes quarterbacks that can extend the play.
Yep.
What do you think?
I'm really weird about stuff, and I like the way he respects the game. And when I heard he called Andre Reed,
Yes.
he's like, I didn't really see him play. I didn't know much about him, but he's like, I know he's a Hall of Famer and he's a legend in Buffalo. So I just wanted to get his aspect of the game, and I was like, I love that shit, man. That's somebody who, when somebody respects a game like that,
Dude.
I really want to see them do well.
Dude, I love that shit too. And what got me about him was how fun loving he was.
Yep.
And he was like, he wanted to play with Josh Allen. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, he's from Louisiana.
I mean,
He's like, yo, should not be in Buffalo, right? But I want to play with this cat, right? You know, so.
yeah.
Well, so I think he's going to be, me personally, dude, I think we got a top 5 receiver in the draft with him.
We'll see. Only
I
time will
truthfully
tell.
do.
I mean, Josh Allen's gonna make a lot of people look good.
Well, that's another thing. Like, where else would you rather fucking go? I'm
know.
sorry. He doesn't have a number 1 receiver.
I know. And now
you
you
just got promoted.
Walk in a number 1 receiver on a top tier
There-
team. So
there's no better place to go if you're a show stealer.
yeah, top tier team. You just became a number 1 receiver.
What's the odds on him, dude? Honestly, me personally, I'm rooting for him, obviously, but I truly feel that you're going to see him have a better season. This is me saying it. I know you don't want to disagree, but you might not agree. I know I personally feel like he's a perfect fit for that offense. The only thing that scares me about it is that there's no one else.
There's nobody else.
And that's the only thing.
I don't know. I'm a huge Curtis Samuel guy.
I love him, dude.
I'm a really big.
I'm
Curtis Samuel
not
guy.
sleeping on him. I just got to see it. I want to see it. I want to see what they do with him.
Yeah, they gotta play him smart.
I like they picked up that center from Georgia. That was a huge steal.
Mhm.
Huge steal.
Gets rid of Morse, so you gotta pick him up.
I knew they were going to get a center.
Yeah.
I knew that, but I obviously didn't think that was a steal. I thought the D tackle out of Duke. Actually my favorite one was the kid out of Utah, Cole Bishop, the safety. He lays fucking lumber, smart. And if you notice, one thing that they did do is Brandon Bean. He drafted like all captains.
Smart.
He bringing the captain mentality into the locker room, not
Smart.
the prima donna bitch. And I liked it because everyone, I'm like, oh, he's got a C on his jersey. He's got a C on his jersey. 4 of them were
good to have.
captains.
It's good to have.
Yeah. So I'm all in all, Bills so far for having the shittiest cap room.
They had
Yeah.
shit cap room.
He did
They
good.
lost a lot of people.
But there's a lot. That's a lot. I
Hey,
think there's a lot of
dude.
baggage, dude. I think there's a lot of baggage that left. I think
You lost older guys. I liked Poyer and Hyde.
I did.
was huge on them.
they were good a couple years ago. Yeah.
I don't disagree. They were good a couple years ago. I'm just sentimental with guys like them. It's
So am I.
hard to.
I wasn't.
See
I
people
stopped
like
being
that,
sentimental about Poyer when he started looking at Miami last year.
True.
That's when I said you're a cunt.
And he went right
And,
to Miami.
he went right there like a
That's-
little bitch. That's like I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I think that I always think it's shitty when you go in division, but
Yeah, especially after you tried
you're
the
trying
year
to
before.
fucking. I know.
And I was just like, wow, that was crazy. You're,
Yeah,
you're
I
a
think
cunt.
that's
You
shit.
know? I hope Josh Allen fucking stiff arms him through a Gatorade bottle. Blow his fucking. I can't stand that.
All right,
shit.
let's move on to another team. Packers, I don't got much to say about them, but I was very shocked they let Aaron Jones go. But the Josh Jacobs, I think, is really going.
He's a huge upgrade.
Oh my god!
Huge upgrade.
I'm a huge.
I think
Aaron Jones guy.
Aaron Jones came alive in the end of the season.
Yeah,
He's just too.
he's
just-
injury prone.
He's injury prone, and I think he's too one-dimensional.
Yeah,
Another
he's
Tony
injury-
Pollard
yep,
type.
Yep.
You know,
I don't think he's going to help out Minnesota that much. I honestly, another one went right inside division. I don't really see that
and look at
happening that well.
he's another one we were just talking about. You know, he had AJ Dillon in Green Bay
Yeah.
to do the dirty work.
Yep.
Who's in Minnesota doing the dirty work? Who's at Madison?
Yep, Madison.
He's a tough runner.
Yeah.
We'll see how they work
He was
out.
weak. I think Josh Jacobs, but he's an all-around back. He can catch, he
Ooh.
can block, he can.
I think he's a top 3 back in
He's
the
a
league.
run, yeah.
I love Josh Jacobs. I thought he was.
And with that team full of them young kids now, giving Jordan Love that running back now,
Jordan Love came to life, man.
Jordan Love is phenomenal.
He's a great quarterback.
Best quarterback the last 8 weeks last year, statistically.
Yeah. He
I-
did shoot. He did come to life, though, man. Even I hate to say it, that game versus you guys, dude. he
Oh
was-
my god, dude.
Scary, dude.
Scared the shit out of
Yeah.
me, man.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's another one, Eagles. All I really think about is the Saquon Barkley. Now,
Is he going to be the Saquon
Okay.
Barkley from Penn State?
so I think he will be. But I look at Saquon Barkley, and this isn't a bad thing. I look at Saquon Barkley like when the Niners grabbed Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
Christian McCaffrey's phenomenal. He's the best running back in the game, especially on that team.
Yep.
But the Niners were still averaging 5 yards a carry without him. The
Okay.
Eagles really didn't need Saquon Barkley. All it's going to do is make them
That's a good way to put it.
that little bit better, which scares me as a Niners fan.
Yeah.
Did they really need him? No. But I think he comes in just like Christian McCaffrey did, considered injury prone, blah, blah, blah. Now he's not going to, he takes off the workload in Philadelphia, going to one of the best offensive lines in the game, passes the ball around to Swift, to Smith, Brown.
Kelsey's gone.
Yeah, Kelsey's gone, but they still. I
it.
don't disagree. Losing your center's tough, but
Well, I'm not saying that's not. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying though that's positive for a Niners fan.
oh yeah. I mean, I'm happy with that. But I think Saquon's going to the Eagles are scary. Like I said, I don't really think they needed him because they were already a good running team.
They got rid of Swift though.
With him, they did. Yep.
But so I think you're right. They didn't need him. Right? They're like a plug and play team.
They are.
You know, they got such a good offensive line, like you said. Lane Johnson's a fucking beast. He's the best.
He starts early all the time, though. That fucking cocksucker starts early. Every single he does.
He's got it down pat. He's
every
good.
time,
If you're good
man.
enough, you can see it every time. Yeah.
That front fucking right foot goes every single time.
He's got it down, but he's good at cheating for sure. Like most Eagles.
Yep. Fucking cocksuckers.
But I think Eagles will be tough. I think the Eagles got a little bit of a problem internally with the coaching.
Me too.
I think Sirianni. I think he's on thin ice. I don't think no one's sort of saying it, but I think he is.
I would have him on thin ice. He needs to win.
He seems to me like he's kind of like immature. He does some immature shit.
I also don't think he can handle all the attitudes in that locker room.
There's a lot.
Which is a big fucking deal when you...
Everyone in there, there's a few guys in there that think they're like Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, A.J. Brown's one of them guys. And I love A.J. Brown, but I say Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, he tries to act like he's humble, but he's totally not.
He's not.
He's like one of those guys. Like
he's not.
You're acting like you're so not humble. You're bragging about not being humble.
Yeah.
Like you're retired. Shut the fuck up. But, you take away the tush push. That guy's not even in the fucking MVP race. You know what I'm saying?
I don't disagree. His stats are.
He's
good, but I mean,
he's not.
That's the thing is the Brock Purdy thing always gets. Oh, he goes to Sam. He goes Debo, Ayuk. He's got Christian. What the fuck, Jalen Hurts don't get fucking bashed for that shit. He's got top tier players constantly, and he's MVP.
Don't I tell you what? You want to get a Niners fan and start talking about?
Yeah, I fired that one.
Yo, man, Brock Purdy is good, man. I like Brock.
Yeah,
Purdy.
and I mean, he's just.
He's just a good all around person too.
Yeah,
like
he seems like a.
I root for Brock Purdy because he's like a nice kid. You know, he's like.
Except week 13, you won't.
Yeah.
Week 13, you won't.
I hope he gets out of there alive. I'll pray for him. But week 13 is gonna be. It's gonna be a little bit tough for us, But,
yeah, it will be, but
we'll
get through it.
We'll get through it, yeah, just like everything else. I think San Fran has got to be coming into the season as the NFC favorite.
Yeah, we didn't do much besides.
But what do you got to do to the Super Bowl?
I mean, D-line's a little.
Chase Young's gone.
Chase Young's gone. Gregory's gone.
I seen that. What about Armstead? That's the thing that kind of worked. He's kind of an unsung hero. But he wanted way too much. Armstead was. I
don't disagree, but what's weird is this is where people don't understand the taxes thing in the NFL. So he left the Niners. They wanted to get him like 17% or something, or 17 million. He went to
for like 19 or something,
well,
right?
I think he went for 17. But you pay tax in the state you're playing in. I was in Florida. He's paying Florida tax instead of California tax.
He's making way more money, millions and millions.
Yeah.
You're talking
when they want to
percent.
take 50 fucking percent from you in California, that cocksucker.
Just like New York.
Exactly, it's just like
That's
New York.
what they said. Fucking Allen and them. They're like, yo, dude, we make good money, but
but they're taking damn near 50%.
They're getting theirs,
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Think about it.
It's insane. Where's all that going? Anyways, but
yeah.
I think Niners got to be a favorite.
They should be. I mean, coming in.
Who do you think the favorite in the AFC is? Chiefs again?
Probably, but I think Houston's going to gain recognition.
Yeah.
The Bills are obviously going to be up there. The Bengals have to be up there.
I'm cool with not being up there this year. I want to
fly under the radar.
Yeah, I do like that. I like the way it's going this year. I think we're gonna. I think there'll be some surprises for everybody.
I do too. I really wanted us. That's the one thing is I really wish we went after Tre'Davious White, but when I saw you got $10 million at LA, they can have him. I still personally, if the Niners can go get anything, it's either Stephon Gilmore or Xavier Howard. Stephon Gilmore actually played fucking phenomenal last year.
He lit it up last year.
Played great last year. I think he's 32 right now.
He actually last year was better than Bland. He's the reason why Bland got all those picks.
Agreed.
They were picking on him.
But I mean, now with fucking fuckface Diggs coming back, they're like, we can let Gilmore go. So
that's cool though. He's like a Jedi.
He is.
I remember when he was in Buffalo. I loved him in Buffalo.
Oh, he's great.
He came from
phenomenal in New England.
South Carolina.
I would like. But I don't think the Niners can afford him. We don't have much cap space left. But I would love if we could, because if we roll with Amby Thomas, there's number 2 again, Lenore in the slot. We're just gonna be fucking
I like
toasted
Lenore.
again.
I like
So do I. I don't hate him, but he
Yeah.
played a very good slot. Ambry
Yeah.
Thomas is.
Yeah. He's
Brutal.
getting picked on. Yeah.
Um,
I like what do you call it there? Baltimore. Like Baltimore for the AFC.
I mean, they're always going to be up there. Lamar Jackson, but then that's my thing. Is Lamar Jackson in the playoffs is just,
What's he do?
he blows it.
Here's the thing, though. Did he blow it or did Coach blow it?
I mean,
They only
Coach
ran
definitely blew
6
it.
times.
I don't disagree. Coach definitely blew it, but
But Lamar didn't do no
you put
justice.
it exactly. You put it in your best player's hands, and your best player's hands didn't do much.
Right.
You know.
Now with the 8 of... No, I'm not saying Derrick Henry's going to do a ton.
No.
I think he's still good for 8 to 9 touchdowns.
Yeah, I think that's going to help. It's going to really help the play action. It's really going to help the read option a lot.
They lost Gus the Boss, though. But they
agree.
still got that one kid, Hill, Justice Hill or
Yep,
something.
fast as shit.
And so him paired with Henry, that'd be a good combination. I like Houston. I think they're your sleeper.
Houston is
Not a sleeper anymore.
I think they're going to gain ground
Yeah.
really quickly on top tier AFC contender.
Yeah. I think Joe Burrow coming back makes the Bengals.
So do I,
automatic.
and I want to see what this drama with T. Higgins is going to be like.
Yeah.
How's he
That
going to
sucked.
want
I
to play?
thought- thought that we were making him play for
I
him.
thought the Bills were going to try.
I really did. I actually thought it was guaranteed almost. Like I was really, because he was in limbo that for so long. And actually, I had seen a report that he had got tagged almost or something. And they were talking
Yeah.
about, but that was false news or whatever. And it obviously didn't work out for us. So, I was hoping that at least the Bengals would get broken up. But
Yep.
it's not the case.
Chicago Bears.
Oh,
So,
that's Ryan Poles, man, 585, the general manager.
yeah.
So he's
from
played
Rochester.
at Canandaigua. We played high school football against. We played at a lineman camp in our senior
Yeah.
year. Yeah, he was a good player. He went to Boston College, but he's doing a phenomenal job over there.
He's
They
doing-
got
so-
a team, man.
This year they went out, they got DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen. Obviously, they drafted Caleb Williams. I think it's going to all lay on him.
And Roman Dunze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then they obviously still have DJ Moore.
Yeah, and Cole Kmet.
Yeah. Dude, you think Williams can do it?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's a
a
rookie
USC
being
quarterback,
thrown-
man.
It's also a rookie thrown to the fucking Wolves, man.
What? Like, are they going to treat him the same way they treated Fields? Is he indisposable? I don't think he's getting the same treatment. I think he's getting the red carpet.
I think so.
He is. Like, they're like.
I mean, they got him all over fucking
Yeah.
all his games everywhere right now. I think he was at a Cubs game the other day or some shit.
Yeah.
He's already being, they're rolling the red carpet out for this dude.
Yeah, and
But I mean, it's hard not to do well with the weapons they're giving him. Like, they
Dude,
have
DJ Moore.
power off.
DJ Moore is really
DJ Moore's
underrated.
phenomenal.
He's
and then
really
Keenan
underrated.
Allen
Keenan
is,
Allen's one of the best.
we talk about him all the time. Yeah,
Love
he
him.
is so good.
He's like a perennial on my fantasy team. If I could grab him, if he's not,
What were the fucking Chargers doing?
like,
You
what-
get Harbaugh, and then you let Keenan go and Mike Williams.
And
What are you
Eckler.
doing? Oh yeah, and also Eckler went to Washington. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, what are
Yeah.
they doing?
They just kept their defense.
Yeah, sorry Herbert,
kept
go fuck
Bosa.
yourself, man.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, they did get him. What's his name? Joe Alt from Notre Dame,
Uh-huh.
he's a massive mountain of a man.
Yes.
Big lineman there. So
Yeah.
hopefully they can keep fucking.
Christ,
He's huge, man. Yeah.
He's got nobody to throw to there now, though.
Yeah, like I thought who they I think they drafted another receiver.
They did draft a receiver. I don't remember. Oh God, I can't think off the top of my head. I
Me
remember
neither.
for sure it was a receiver.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with them. I don't think Harbaugh's gonna. I don't see them taking that division anywhere near it.
Neither do I.
I don't even see them maybe even being second.
But Harbaugh's phenomenal. Look at what he
I
did with
think
the
the
Niners.
Raiders might be the second, might make number 2 in that division.
I feel like we say that every single year.
I think Pierce can do it.
I like him, and
He's-
I thought he did a great job at the end of the year. But I feel like it's always, oh yeah, the Raiders got a shot. Oh yeah, fucking Raiders suck again.
Yeah, the Raiders and their fans are losers, especially Rusty
I knew
Brisson.
you were gonna say that.
Rusty Brisson's one of them, man. But I like. I think that I think that Pierce with that whole
I like
Mahomes
Pierce a
rules,
lot.
how he's calling the Mahomes rules, like the
Oh,
giant
yeah.
rules.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea.
I like Pierce a
Yeah.
lot. I think he's a very good coach. I just feel like I say it every year that it's the
Oh,
Raiders
yeah,
this
yeah.
year. It's the Raiders this year, and then
Yeah.
I did that shit with the Lions forever, and then they finally had a good year last year. So maybe it is.
Yeah, I mean Gardner Minshew's your starting quarterback, so it's like
that's not gonna do much, man.
that's not cool. He's
Another
different.
team. Aaron's coming back. You got Mike Williams, Brees Hall,
Jets look
Garrett
tough
Wilson.
on
Man,
paper,
that's a scary team, dude.
They
With
look
a
really
good
tough on paper, man.
defensive coach.
but can Robert Saleh do it, man?
I don't know. I do not know.
I
if he
think the
can
Jets
or not.
has the best defense in the NFL,
Yes, and
They definitely
he's
the
the
best-
best defense coach, I think,
and they have the best defensive line by far,
for sure.
and I think they have the best cornerback by far.
Sauce is by far.
He's the best by
I
far.
don't even think that one's close.
No,
Yeah, I
They're
don't think
not.
that one's even close.
They're
He
not.
is phenomenal. Sauce is amazing.
he's amazing, and he's tough, man. He shuts down everybody.
Can Aaron Rodgers come back off this Achilles? I mean, they grabbed Tyrod Taylor, talking about how
I mean, Tyrod
he's suitable.
Taylor with that team could probably do something, man.
Maybe.
With that defense,
And Brees Hall is.
that's what Tyrod Taylor needed in Buffalo. You know, you hit a tough
I-
defense. He's not a bad quarterback, man. He's just got the worst luck. and
Yeah, I know. He's been bounced around.
He's
so
just
damn
he gets
much.
shit on. The one string he got, like, I don't know, man. That guy's had a shitty run of fucking luck. But
Yep.
for a good backup for Aaron
He's
Rodgers,
a great backup.
I think he's the best backup in the NFL.
I hope we fucking blow his Achilles heel the first play of the game, opening up against
I
them
know
on
that's
Monday
cool.
night.
That's cool, man. That it's like, are they trying to set him up again for that? Like he got 4 plays last year, so
I hope we put him right on his ass over and over. I don't even care.
yeah, I think.
But I think that's a scary team. I think that's a scary division, man. Besides the Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Patriots made a mistake drafting that quarterback. I
Me too.
don't think that he's all that, dude.
No.
Well, we'll see. I guess but it was the most Patriot move to do that.
Of course it was.
They were going to pick him for sure. I think the Patriots are going to be like a 3-win team this year.
So do I.
I think the Jets win 8 to 9 games probably. I don't think.
I think you might be wrong. I'm
They're
thinking
gonna
like
be
11, man. I'm thinking like
It's
11.
a good number. I'm also saying it because I'm salty.
I know. I get it. What do you think? I mean, Dolphins grabbed OBJ.
I think Dolphins might win the division.
I think that's a scare. I put OBJ as third. Even he got older, man. That's still scary.
I think they can win the division, honestly. I think that they have everything they need to win a division. I just don't know if Tua is the guy that
I was gonna say after watching him fuck up in the playoffs and give up in the cold, that just bothers me.
I'm not
It's
giving up
wrong.
on my team this year. I'm just being
No, absolutely
realistic.
not.
I
Yeah.
just, I want us to win the division again. It'd be nice to let someone else win it once in a while now, but we've been doing good, but not good enough. We need to continue to progress. Like the divisional round is not a Super Bowl.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens this year, but there's not that high expectations for Buffalo, really. So
I think. I mean, still Josh Allen.
if you got
Still gonna
Jay
win.
17 behind under center, you got a chance, man. You got
I
a
don't
chance. You
disagree.
got a chance, though.
I don't disagree. It's pretty much the teams I was going over right now. I really can't. The rest is kind of just like bleh.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, they gave.
Want to talk about the special teams change?
Yeah, I do. I really like the new kickoff rule a lot. So I don't know if you guys all know it. It's all players will be in receiving territory except for the kicker. So all the kicking team will start on the 40. I think everybody else is on the 30. There is a landing zone, which is going to be the 20-yard line to the goal line now. Anything short of the 20-yard line to goal line, the ball has to land inside that landing zone. Anything short of that means automatic dead ball. Ball starts at the 40-yard line. Anything that is kicked inside the landing zone has to be returned. There's no fair catches, there's no kneels, there's no stopping. Ball has to be returned no matter what. No player can move either on the kicking team until the ball has been hit the ground or touched by a player.
That's pretty sweet.
Yep. Touchbacks out of the end zone go to the touchbacks in the end zone go to the 30-yard line. Anything that hits the end zone or out. I love the idea. I think it's great. I think we're finally putting special teams back into the game instead of just kicking the ball out of the end zone and starting at 35 or 25 or even started last year. I think it's 25 last year.
Yeah, like you finally, when the teams are looking at kickers now, they're gonna be like, they want to see a kicker that can actually
that place balls
Coffee
now in
kick it,
spots.
you know.
Exactly. Like now you're gonna have to. Your kicks, you're gonna want to be corner, but you don't want to go out of bounds.
Right.
Either. If it goes out of bounds.
You
it's
want to
so
be
important.
precise, you know. And that
Exactly.
same thing, like you said earlier about like the returner guys, you know.
Yes.
It's gonna, you know, you're gonna have guys. You're gonna have playmakers back there, you know, doing, you know.
They're gonna have to, and they're gonna have to actually make that a new position, a new player.
And,
they're gonna have-
the thing is though that the chance for a big play is gonna be a lot bigger
for sure.
because you're 10 yards apart.
Absolutely.
Anything can pop off, right?
Exactly. They're not coming in.
Yeah, right from 30 yards. And
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's, that.
It is intimidating, dude. Look at the size of these guys
Yeah,
coming
dude.
full speed. It's
It's
a 250-pound man running 4.5 at you is
Well,
when you're just standing there trying to block him is pretty tough,
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's tough. So this is I think gonna open up the game. Special teams are gonna become a lot more important than they have been the last couple of years. You know.
Your kicker is going to become really important on the
Yeah,
kickoff
man.
finally.
Yeah, for sure. Kickers might actually, you know, actually, as far as like fantasy goes, not gonna make a difference.
No.
But as far as like GMs go and stuff in real league,
Gonna have to
you're gonna
figure
have to
something out.
really,
Exactly.
you have to really be into what you're,
Absolutely.
you know. So I
They're
bet
going to
you.
have to be practicing different shit right now.
I bet you see a lot of like international kickers coming on soon.
Could do something.
You know,
Something.
I
I
can
mean,
see
they
that.
did it in the XFL and they got
Yeah.
it. So I mean, I hope these professional kickers can figure that shit out.
Yeah, man, for sure.
What do we think about? There's so much prime time. There's so many different things. I mean, Christmas is on a fucking Wednesday and they're playing a Wednesday. Black Friday, we're having games. Peacock. Netflix is fucking doing live games. Peacock, Prime, YouTube TV, and Netflix. You have to have to be able to watch football all year long. To me, it's insane. It's asinine. It's fucking bullshit. It's all about money, and Godell's gonna keep fucking eating that up. But I'm an asshole, and I'm the guy who buys all that shit. I'm gonna pay for everything. I just bought Apple TV just to watch Oriole baseball sometimes. Like, it's just stupidity. I'm a moron when it comes to fucking the sports I
Yeah,
love.
me too. I have like all these subscriptions for shit I never watch unless it's football season.
Yeah. I mean, but then football,
Stupid.
you're using so many different ones. I mean, Christmas Day on a Wednesday. We're playing football on Wednesday. Like, I think it's cool. There's 2 games on Christmas. But what the fuck? Do we really need it?
No, man.
Right?
Like,
They're
I
just
mean,
eating this primetime bullshit up
the NFL,
over and over.
the NFL is there. It's kind of funny how like they put salary cap on the teams, like,
but
like
not how much they're going to
But
make.
like, what are they doing, right? Like, there's no cap on the NFL this year. They're going all
Yeah.
out. I'd like to see what the NFL is going to make total from like draft day till the end of Super Bowl. Unbelievable amount of money, dude. Like, just crazy.
Man.
Like, the Super Bowl comes to your town, dude. It's life changing.
Yep.
Life changing.
Yep.
Like, your town's never gonna be the same again.
I mean, we talked about that on the one. The Bills not doing a fucking dome, or at least a open
because they would have had a shot for it, dude.
shot.
You would have had a shot for it, man. And
Detroit's had it, Indianapolis had it. You can't tell me if you have a dome, they're not going to fucking bring one to Buffalo. They could.
it's part of the clause, I
For
think.
sure.
It's part, and then you at least
You're
have to
going
have
to
the draft
spend
come
that
there.
amount of money. Exactly. I was going to say, you can't even get the draft there.
Right.
It's kind of horseshit.
It's kind of stupid, and not to mention, if the taxpayers are paying most of it anyways, tack on a couple more.
Like I said,
I heard
thought
it
they
wasn't
said
even
it
that
was
much more.
$350 million, and that was it. Like, you're going to make that on easily on one Super
Dude,
Bowl.
if you have fucking dome, dude, like, here's the thing. The other thing, Buffalo, let's talk about, is the PSLs, right?
Yep.
So, like, I heard that you got to pay
Oh, it's insane.
32 grand,
Yeah.
something, or 25 grand, and you got 32 months. That's what it is, 25K.
Yeah.
You got 32 months to pay it.
Yep.
Right? Where even a place like Jerry's World, you can buy it and pay over a lifetime.
Yeah.
But the Bills in New York,
Pagula's trying to eat that money up
yo,
right away.
bro, and then he gives 25% ownership away.
I saw that.
What the fuck? I'm thinking to myself, what's going on over here? This is the
What's
most
he
New
doing?
York shit. I think it.
Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, what are they doing? You know, like, I don't know, man. I kind of question it, some of the shit that's going on. I think Bean's like, he's like the only guy in that whole organization that I really am like still like totally
I can
trust.
tell, yeah.
You know, but
Yep.
as far as that, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, man.
PSLs are crazy.
PSLs are crazy. I don't know how what they're gonna do is drive home field advantage out of Buffalo. Because
think so.
it's all blue collar people. You're telling me people can afford to pay that much money, and that doesn't even count the ticket sale.
I know. That's just your PSL.
Just your PSL,
Which is just insane. It's just crazy that they do. I'm hearing people are supposed to pay $10,000 to sit all the way at the fucking top.
Yeah.
Of that PSL. That's insane.
Oh, fuck
dude.
yourself!
Right?
I'll watch it right in my living room.
I mean, come on, man. $10,000 for just to buy your seat,
Nah.
and then that's not even your season tickets. That's just so you can own the seat you sit in.
Yeah,
That's I don't know. That's fucking insane to me.
It is. It is. Someone should put a cap on that.
Yeah, right. God forbid.
But yeah, well, other than that, are we gonna start doing these like more often?
Yeah. I would like to start doing more often, maybe every other week or so. We'll get into it.
Yeah, definitely.
We
definitely
open
do
up
a season
obviously.
opener.
Yeah, we're definitely during the season we're gonna hit every week.
Yeah.
We'll go over everything. We'll go over every week. Right now we're just kind of obviously getting the itch that we want football to be back.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah,
it's tough. It's a long season without it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for the season, even no matter what.
Me
you
too.
know, I'm excited for football. No matter what we were losing every year, I didn't
Me
care.
too.
I'm still excited for football. So.
Yep, all the time.
Well, it was a pleasure, man. Thanks for having me.
As always,
All right.
love it, buddy. It was fun.
We're sponsored by Moosehead Exteriors and Home Improvement and TA
Custom Contracting.
And give us a call for any of your home exterior or contracting needs, and we'll see you next week or 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks from now. Yeah, we'll do 2 weeks.
All right, peace.
Thanks, everybody.